Who are you?
I am an angel of God.
You're kidding.
Fear not, Boris. You have led a just life. And at the last minute, before the execution, the Emperor plans to pardon you.
Really?
He will make a great personal show of his generosity, and you will have learned your lesson. But you will not be executed.
Then there is a God. Incredible. Moses was right. He that abideth in truth, and will have frankincense and myrrh smeared on his gums in abundance, and he shall dwell in the house of the Lord for 6 months with an option to buy. But the wicked man shall have all kinds of problems. His tongue shall cleave to the roof of his upper palate, and he shall speak like a woman, if you watch him closely. And the wicked man shall be delivered into the hands of his enemy, whether they can pay the delivery charge or not. And wait, I have more about the wicked man. I shall walk through the valley of the shadow of death. In fact, now that I think of it, I shall run through the valley of the shadow of death, because you get out of the valley quicker that way. And he that hath clean hands and a pure heart is okay in my book. But he that fools around with barnyard animals has got to be watched. I thank you.
All right, Grushenko, come on. Let's go.
You guys are late. I've been waiting here since 6:30.
You're awfully cheerful.
Yeah, well, you know how it is when you're extra brave. Probably not. Busy day, huh? You guys having a sale? No blindfolds. That's for losers. I like to see where the bullet hits. I learned that during the war. I was decorated, you know. Yeah. Wonder what the Emperor's doing today?
Ready?
You guys want to move a little closer? You don't want to miss, you know. Looks bad on the report.
Aim!
Boy, the Emperor's really cutting it close. What a flair for the dramatic. That old sly boots.
Fire!
It's a very complicated situation, Cousin Sonia. I'm in love with Alexei. He loves Alicia. Alicia is having an affair with Lev. Lev loves Tatiana. Tatiana loves Simkin. Simkin loves me. I love Simkin, but in a different way than Alexei. Alexei loves Tatiana like a sister. Tatiana's sister loves Trigorin like a brother. Trigorin's brother is having an affair with my sister, whom he likes physically, but not spiritually.
Natasha, it's getting a little late.
The firm of Mishkin and Mishkin is sleeping with the firm of Truskov and Tuskov.
Natasha, to love is to suffer. To avoid suffering, one must not love. But then one suffers from not loving. Therefore, to love is to suffer, not to love is to suffer. To suffer is to suffer. To be happy is to love. To be happy, then, is to suffer, but suffering makes one unhappy. Therefore, to be unhappy, one must love, or love to suffer, or suffer from too much happiness. I hope you're getting this down.
I never want to marry. I just want to get divorced.
Oh, look! Look! It's Boris! Boris! Boris, what happened?
I got screwed.
How?
I don't know. Some vision came and said that I was going to get pardoned, and they shot me.
You were my one great love.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm dead.
What's it like?
What's it like? You know the chicken at Tresky's restaurant?
Yeah.
It's worse.
Worse than the chicken at Tresky's. Oh, well, life must go on. The last traces of the shimmering dusk are setting behind the quickly darkening evening. And it's only noon. Soon we shall be covered by wheat.
Did you say Wheat. Wheat.
Wheat. I'm dead. They're talking about wheat. The question is, have I learned anything about life? Only that human beings are divided into mind and body. The mind embraces all the nobler aspirations like poetry and philosophy, but the body has all the fun. The important thing, I think, is not to be bitter. You know, if it turns out that there is a God, I don't think that he's evil. I think that the worst you can say about him is that basically he's an underachiever. After all, you know, there are worse things in life than death. I mean, if you've ever spent an evening with an insurance salesman, you know exactly what I mean. The key here, I think, is to not think of death as an end, but think of it more as a very effective way of cutting down on your expenses. Regarding love, you know, what can you say? It's not the quantity of your sexual relations that count. It's the quality. On the other hand, if the quantity drops below once every 8 months, I would definitely look into it. Well, that's about it for me, folks. Goodbye.